you. You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you? I'm talking to you. Are you? Talking to you. You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you.
Alright, so we do 469-951. 469-951.
Yo, this Kush from Dallas, man. What's going on with y'all tonight?
What up, Dallas? What up?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, bro?
Nah, for sure, always. Bro, so really the reason why I wanted to call in was I'm actually mixed. So, like, my mom is white and my dad is black. So,
okay.
throughout my life, yeah, so, like, it was kind of interesting topic. I didn't know if anybody had called in. It was, like, mixed head or whatever. But I think for me
I'm
personally,
mixed, bro.
like,
I'm mixed.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. What's your name? I'm sorry, man.
It's DMV.
Okay, what's up, DMV? Yeah, I know. I've been listening to y'all for a minute. So pretty much, one thing, bro, like, for some reason, I've always kind of had a problem with, like, white girls particularly using it. Because, like, my mom was around the culture since she was a teenager. Her and my dad got together when they were, like, 12, 13 type shit. So, I'm 23. My parents are in their 40s now. I guess my point is just, like, I remember one time my brother was dating a white chick. And we were at her house, and all of a sudden she started talking to my brother, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this nigga this and this nigga that and da 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 da." And I'm like, "Whoa, like when the fuck did we start doing that?" Because my mom been around black folks. I'm not trying to. My mom been around. Like I said, my mom is the one who showed me that, like, just because you're, like, around the culture, or even if you want to consider yourself a part of the culture, because you got a black boyfriend, a husband, or your best friend's black, all that other shit. Like, where I'm from, that's just never really been a thing. And if y'all want to respond, I only got, like, one other thing, but do y'all have any thoughts, like, on that?
Nah, see, but I agree with you there, but that's, like, totally, to me, see, look, I'm talking about the dish shit. Did you watch this battle?
Yeah, so, I mean, I saw it, bro.
No, because I agree with you, man. That's totally different. That's, like, I was like, here's my thing about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is I'm looking at it more so like it was a freestyle and a rebuttal. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I was coming from. Like, I can see if he voted in his rhymes to be like, "Oh, you nigger boy slave." That, but then I can see niggas getting mad and shit. Somewhat, to a degree. I got thick skin. That's not business say to me in my face. So I'm not. My penny's not in the bunch. Not trying to play nobody and shit. But like, I'm not really going crazy over like that. But I didn't even look like if he go. What happened?
No.
Go ahead. I think
but if you can go into the Lives Matter part, I kind of feel like that's what kind of like added on to it. And Posey was right. Like, if he didn't say that part, would people still be mad is my question.
Right. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. But I agree with you there 100% for white people with the wiggers and shit. I mean, no disrespect. I get it, though. But go ahead.
I guess don't. And then, okay, so the only other thing I was going to say, bro, is like, I used to play basketball, and it was like this white kid that joined my basketball team at a college down here in Dallas. And I guess wherever he's from like a suburb out here. But I guess whatever suburb that is, like, it's crazy to me that, like, in the suburbs, but they got, like, I guess the black kids that he grew up around, like, they let him use nigga, like, all the time or whatever. So my basketball team, he was, like, the only white cat on the team. But, like, whenever he just popped up and he's like, "Man, niggas fouling me," and all this other shit, we was like, whoa, bro, like damn near he almost got beat up, you know what I mean? Because, like, that's, like I said, where I be at, like, we don't just be having, like, in the barbershop, white dude can't just walk in the barbershop, or Lebanese, whatever the fuck. Like, we gonna start looking like, I don't know where you from, bro, but around here, we don't really do that shit. But, only thing I was gonna say, Caps, is, like, I remember a show where Tony Bro was talking about some shit with T-Top, bro. Like, T-Top in his, like, it's not in his writing, bro, but, like, every once in a while, it seems, and I fuck with Top, but, like, sometimes Top be kind of going overboard with the whole bitch thing. And, like, nigga, bitch. I'm like, bitch. I'm being dead ass. Like, do you ever feel any kind of way, or have you just said, like, all rules are off? Like, niggas can just say whatever the fuck they want because it's battle rap. So,
can I be honest with you? I look at this shit like this. In Smack DVD era, I'm saying that was like everybody had written this, like they had this shit was written random, whatever. And it kind of was the same for Lions. And shit didn't really get personal in battle rap. Whoever you want to say, Fight Club. When Sirius put this, when Sirius Jones battled Jin, and he had all them Asian jokes and shit, that was like wild crazy. But I didn't have a problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem when fucking like, I didn't have a problem for a lot of shit, man. It just didn't bother me and shit. Like to hear y'all go all deep into it and shit, just like wow, like okay. When I watch battle rap, I'm just watching the battles and shit. Like it's not really. I got an option to watch this shit or not. So it's never really bothered me at all, to be honest. I didn't get mad with Moneybags in it because I knew what it was. He's from the hood, I could tell. I've actually told this nigga, like, that's how we talk. Like, outside the battle, that's how we talk. So it's just like, I'm kind of leaning more in this situation like that. He said it to Iron Solomon, like, he didn't force that versus Iron Solomon. The shit just came out. He was hyped up. He said it when he battled Arcane, like, I know I've already got it, and I've seen Disaster. Here's the thing, too. I've seen Disaster get racist. And the thing that kills me is, like, y'all niggas is wrong about that. Did y'all see this nigga versus A-Class? Did y'all see this nigga versus Iron Solomon? Y'all think if Diz wanted to offend black people, that would be how he would do it? In a freestyle? So a rebuttal, like, nah. I think Diz, now, hold up. I think if Diz had 3 rounds to really go at black people, I think that would be ready to kill this nigga. Like, so I'm not, like, to me, it didn't really hurt me the way it's hurt everybody else. That's my understanding. So now I'm really just saying how y'all niggas feeling. As far as the niggas, somebody saying nigga, a white boy saying nigga, period, around me, like, nah, I never said I was cool with that and that. I'm talking about this one incident right here. Like, I don't see what the big deal is about this one incident. I don't.
Right. And so if it was up to you, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth or anything. So, like, if it was up to you, would anything be off limits in battle rap? Or are you saying, like, because I think me and Tony are kind of more, and DMV a little bit too, we're talking about the world, like, outside of rap. So are you saying that, like, inside of battle rap?
I mean, I get all that. I'm black also. I get all that. I was actually looking at that one battle because that one line overtook the entire event. Like, it went from a dope event to everybody talking about this saying nigga.
Right.
And then I didn't look at it. And then honestly, I didn't look at it in a I'm not looking at it in that way. Like, I'm looking at it like, yo, this nigga freestyle rebuttal the line that Love said. That shit was fire. Like, I swear to God. I'm looking at it like, yo, that shit was fire. If that was anybody else, everybody would be going crazy. So when everybody said, yo, this said nigga, I'm just like, okay. Like, he said it before. Like, what the fuck is the big deal now? Like, y'all didn't say shit before when he said it. You ain't say it before that when he said it. Y'all ain't saying it when this nigga saying it. You ain't saying it when this nigga said it. So now I'm lost in how this battle, Disaster versus Hollow the Don, now we addressing racism in battle rap. We should have been did this shit. These niggas been doing this shit in the past. Like, what the fuck? That's where I'm coming from with it. But, you know what I'm saying? Yo, my nigga, I appreciate you. Bro, I appreciate you calling up, bro.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
I'm trying.
It's good work.
I got you.
Yo,
I'm hollering at y'all.
Word, man. Go Mavericks.
I'm gonna get back on my bro shit. Keep it rolling, man. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna go 717 557. 717-557.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh shit!
What up?
What's good? Peace.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he's like, fuck that. Yo, what's good, bro?
Damn, my bad.
Oh, not much. Just listen to your conversation as far as this Diz shit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cap, I gotta agree with you. Like, if people had a problem with it when he battled Iron Solomon, he should have been checked right then and there about it.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I gotta agree with you on that. Cause if people had a problem, they should have checked him right then and there. Now, I mean, y'all I felt like he got a pass for that. Like, oh, okay, I can use it, so I'm gonna keep using it. Now using it against Hollow. Now it's a problem.
Hold up. Since people didn't fuck the event up.
Hold on, Tony, bro. He said it before the Iron Solomon battle. He said it in the Arcane battle.
Yeah. They'll let a problem go bigger and bigger. He should have been checked straight from the gate.
All right, I can address that. I can address that topic if you'd like. Let me. So first off, in every instance where I've ever heard Disaster do something racist, to include his Halloween bash, I've said something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've said something in every instance where I've ever heard it. I don't think I've ever watched the Arcane battle. I'll be honest with you. So I can't speak for that one. But the Iron Solomon, I did. Him on that camera phone footage on YouTube chasing Alki David down. I did. I said something. This right here is the straw that broke the camel's back. I asked this each time. He's famous. I retweet or comment about something about his poll numbers or some Google searches on his name, and he retweets whatever I say or responds to it. But I ask him the simple questions about what he's saying and ask him to apologize and rectify the situation. When he did those things, he's silent. He's dead silent. I mean, I don't have his name. I'm saying I don't have his phone number to just call him up and say X, Y, Z. But what I will say is that the people that he hangs around obviously allows him to it, like son from Patterson was talking about. They get that freedom, that liberty, and they feel like they can do it wherever, and then they get out of pocket. So I don't agree with it on any. I don't agree with it on any level. I don't think in my hood where I grew up, that never happened. In DC, that just didn't happen. It was impossible. You know what I'm saying? For that to happen. In Maryland,
I had this conversation. Not to cut you off. I had this conversation with my uncle. He from the South, and he grew up around that segregation stuff. He said it to me. Mm-hmm. He said he understands why y'all use it, but he said he don't like nobody using it, not even blacks using the word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he grew up around that stuff. He don't even like blacks using that word.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to see his point of view now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think as black people, we need to just stop using it altogether.
Exactly. If anything, you know what? If anything, instead of us saying, "Yo, there's an unwritten code" or this and that, why don't we actually start? Damn, you know what the fuck I'm getting ready to say next? Come on, help me out here, bro. Leading by example. Leading by example. Nice. Y'all know I got brain farted real quick. Like, think about it.
Right.
Jake's first comeback is gonna be, black people use it all the time. What if we stop using it? So hold on, I gotta answer.
I'm not ready to blame us for this saying it.
I'm not blaming
us. But we sell it in our music. We sell it in our music. We sell it in our music.
Let me see, Tony, bro. You didn't hear what I said. What I said was their first defense is always well they use it. But you're not really none of y'all have given me a reason why we even use it.
Well, no, I mean, I think it is a reason. It's been passed down through generations. Shit, if I could not say it, I would be better off. But I'm saying this is why it's been incorporated into the lexicon. Like over the years, since maybe the 50s, right? Like people incorporated that into the lingo. But I'm gonna be honest though. I'm just like you with your grandfather. My grandfather hates anybody saying that shit. I'm gonna keep it dead real. But besides that, how come we always gotta be the ones to let shit go? It's so fucking annoying. This is our shit. This is our culture. This is black culture. I'm sorry, whoever's white listening to this. If you get mad, I'm gonna fuck. This is our shit. No.
But Tony bro, you gotta look at people that went through segregation and all that stuff. They don't like us blacks using that word. A lot of older people don't like it. We don't.
What does that have to do with this saying it though? I understand that. That's the same thing as a black on black crime thing versus the police brutality thing.
Exactly.
They sit there and they say, "Yo, well, y'all don't get mad when black people get shot," even though it's other factors outside of that don't even have shit to do with the fact that people are getting shot. People are poor. People are desolate. We're overwhelmingly the most poor and the most in jail and the highest incarceration rates, the highest arrest rates, all type of shit that factors into that has nothing to do with police brutality. It's the same type of shit. I'm saying it has to do with somebody else.
We going left, Tony, bro.
Go left.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
What do you say? Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
No, you win. Oh,
I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Let me add to this. God damn. One part of the conversation, man. So look,
bigger
Tony,
company.
let me say it like this.
Find that shit.
I agree with Tony. This is our culture. All of that. I agree with it. But what I'll add to that is that the simple fact that you take ownership of the word and whether you choose to use it or not use it, and when you choose to ensure that someone else doesn't use the word, empowers you as the owner of the word. So that gives me at least some leverage, some power in these United States. When I look over and if I hear a person go, nah, hey, what's up, man? You know, and he long pause on that end, he know not to say what he's about to say. I have power over that individual when I'm there. And if I allow him or her, again, to use that language, I am now, you know what I'm saying, now I am a slave to that language again. I'm a slave to whatever that language is. It's the same like the example I gave with Caps and the girl, and his girl, if he came in and said, hey, what you cooking, bitch? She has power over you no matter what you think. She has power over you. She has dominion over you over a single word. You will get in an argument, it's going to get heated, and she said, you better not call me a bitch. And you ain't going to do it. 9 times out of 10, especially if you love her, you're not going to do it. If you have a friend who's a white friend and that person cannot respect that, he is not your friend. He is not your friend. If they feel as though they can say that with impunity because somebody else allows them, they're not your friend. That's all. I mean, that's as simple as it is. I mean, that's as simple as it is. And if the more extravagant we make it, and the more things we try to provide as cannon fodder, it just takes away from your power. And then you're just back in the same position you was in 1666. I'm telling you, that's what happened. That's
this
what happened.
Shit is crazy as fuck, my nigga. Like I really don't see how y'all be getting all that shit one goddamn.
Bro, but hold on, Cass, hold on. The fact that it's biz does matter too, though. That does matter.
Like, I mean,
I'm sorry.
Let's compare one thing. Y'all don't like Diz also, right? Because I don't see how that line really made you go all the way back to slavery, and you feel like Diz got power over. Like, what?
Okay.
Like,
yeah, well,
bro. Stop, bro. You're doing a lot. Oh, I found my blunt.
But my thing,
I'm good now.
Even with that being that's funny. Even with that being said, I think the fact that it was Diz who said it matters. Here's why. Diz represents that scene. He is one of the fathers of that scene. Him is the source. And you know what I mean? Like maybe Ilmac you could throw in there too. They are the forefathers of that scene. You see what I'm saying? So they set the agenda. It's like if K-Rock came
I
up
see
and
going
said
from
wild
that's
racist
where you had it at.
You see what I'm saying? So when Diz
I see
does
where you had it. Basically, if Diz starts saying it, everybody else gonna start saying it.
Yeah, he's the biggest guy on that platform. He holds the banner for that shit. Whether niggas want to acknowledge it or not, he's one of them dudes. I'm not taking away his talent, but with that
I agree with you on that.
I want to say one thing. Shout out to Mob in the group. Like, I swear I went through, bro. I'm a really verbatim. Like, I was all like, I don't even get it. Like, we tripping, but these niggas is there with this nigga. Like, I seen a Diz interview on 15 Minutes of Fame after his battle with Hollow, and he was with all niggas. He was good.
Yup, good, clips, all of them.
Hold up. Laughing and smiling. Why am I going to get mad and I'm all the way in Chicago? Like, I don't understand how niggas really is getting mad over this shit. Like, really?
Oh, man. Fuck that.
Go ahead, Colin.
That makes no sense, man.
How?
Hey, yo, Cap. Yo, thanks for giving us Born Legacy on pay-per-view.
Say it again, bro.
Yo, thanks for giving us Born Legacy on pay-per-view.
Yeah, you already know, man. You already know.
I mean, Beasley trying to prove something to you. Hey, and listen,
you said it. We did.
I salute you for saying that shit, man. If
right.
We're part of the reason, or somewhat of the reason that we actually getting this fucking pay-per-view or like I salute. Not for that we did something over here. I don't give a fuck if niggas say I cried about this shit.
Yeah. Y'all did something. Beasley trying to prove that Born Legacy is the second biggest offensive call it.
Oh, man, shut up. Second biggest imprint. Damn.
Yeah, trying to prove it.
Yo, Beasley going hard right now trying to shut us about that imprint. I'm going to be real
shutting
sure.
us. Yeah, he's getting us out of
here. Legacy together, bro. We getting somebody battle for him.
He's getting us up out of here. This shit crazy.
Yeah, he is. So, yeah, I know.
He getting us up out of here.
He's the only
Shout
one
out to
who
Bees,
actually
man.
saying about that shit. He kind of shutting us up right now. In a sense.
Yeah, he shut us the fuck up.
In a sense, he's shutting us up. Well, I'm not even going to say that, yeah, he got a lot to go, bro. I'm not even going to do him like that. He still got a lot to go. But Born Legacy is definitely like, okay, all right. Yeah, I see what you're doing over there.
This event
you know what I'm saying?
does what it's supposed to do, then yeah.
He proved his point.
You gotta eat them.
But you know what?
L, man.
If that happens, in taking that L, it was still for the love of battle rap.
It'd be great.
It,
that's a good L to take.
So fuck it. It's a good L. I'll take that L. I took it for
great
battle
L.
rap. Fuck it.
Right.
But yo, when y'all on here, like Tony Bro, he was trying to put the pressure on you, and Cass wouldn't submit. Cass like, nah, I don't think it is. So I guess Beezy's like, all right, I'm about to show them.
Yeah. I ran into Beezy at Extension and shit. He was all cool. He had this shit in the works already and shit. He was, we got a couple of things going on. Like, it's some things, man. I'm telling you. I'm like, nigga was real cool about it and shit. Rubbed his hands and walked away like a boss. I'm like, oh, man, this nigga styling on me. Then he brought up the card.
Wait, you got to do the Beezy voice again. Hold up, man. Do that shit
again. I was on the radio and, you guys were saying a couple things and, like, it was real, I'm like, Beezy not no small dude and shit. Like, I'm like, damn, this nigga about to snuff me? What's going on? He like, we got a couple things in the works. Then the nigga backed up, rubbing his hands, and just went to the bar. I'm like, yeah. Then a couple weeks later, I look up. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, all right, Beasley.
He hit you with the Gargamel hand grip.
Yeah, the Birdman hands and shit. Like he just, we got some things worked up for y'all. I'm like, oh man, this nigga here.
They hit one too many of them pay-per-view checks now. They see that money coming in. That ain't crazy.
You know what? That might be it.
I've been saying it for mad long though. They gotta be bread in that shit. I get they want to make it a movie, but like everybody's doing pay-per-view, so they got come on, bro. That gotta be eating. Yeah. That. Like if you think about it, after they did that pay-per-view, like Smack immediately ran to Instagram, bro, and hit Mook up like, hey man, I got that bread. It was like, come on, bro, y'all eating off that shit.
Oh shit!
Like it was the next morning he did that shit. Nigga, like what the fuck?
Right.
That bread is there off the pay-per-view. Come on now.
It's there. Yeah.
Hopefully this pay-per-view thing can be a regular, man.
717. Where you at, bro? What's your area? What's your area and shit?
Yeah.
What's that? What area?
I'm from PA.
Where you at?
PA. Oh, right now I'm in Missouri right now, but I'm from PA.
Okay. All right. My nigga, man.
So yo, hey, bro. Shit. Facts. Hey, Tony, bro, look for 305-748.
All right. Got 305-748. What up?
Jersey.
What's good?
Yo, what up, G?
What's going on? Hey, this Moses from the group, man. Provoked.
Moses.
Okay, what's good? I know who you are if I gave the number. Like, what up, man?
What's that?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just to get back on topic here with the whole use of the word, like I was kind of getting killed in the group for, you know what I'm saying, kind of defending Diz, and I wasn't really trying to defend Diz per se. It's just I've been vocal about Cortez and his use of nigga. Like the way Cortez says nigga when he's rapping, it's almost, sometimes it comes off a little forced. He'd be like, nigga! Like, and it's like, come on, Cortez, your name is Cortez. You named after a fucking conquistador that killed like hundreds of thousands of fucking
don't do this.
Native Americans.
Oh man, I done got the wrong nigga on. Like, all right.
No, but hey, check this out. Let me just give you my perspective.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
one more thing I forgot. Jay Murder. He does it also. I forgot. No one says anything. But go ahead.
He's Puerto Rican. All right.
No, but check this. But this is my whole point. My family's from Costa Rica. My father is black. My mother is Native Central American. I was born in Brooklyn. I grew up in Miami. You know what I'm saying? And I've experienced racism from so-called Latinos and Hispanics my whole life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this shit is regional. This shit is regional as fuck. Like in Miami, everybody and their mama says nigga. Everybody and their mama says nigga. White Cubans, brown Cubans, black Cubans, Haitians, everybody says nigga in Miami. Nobody gets offended. You could be in a room, but it depends if it comes off like it's forced. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's natural and you from, you know what I'm saying, you rocking in the hood and shit and it's natural, like it ain't no like, oh, you got a pass to say it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell when the shit comes off forced.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. That's how I should have said it. You all right. You can tell. You're right. You're right. You're right. Go ahead.
You can tell when the shit sounds forced. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in Miami, the same white-skinned Cuban that's walking around like talking to his other Cuban friends saying, yo, what's good, nigga, nigga, nigga. They're not saying it like with malintent. They just like, they trying to be like us. They think we cool and they trying to emulate us. You know what I'm saying? This is not anything new. But take that same Cuban and put him in fucking Georgia or South Carolina and somebody's going to fall on his ass. So you got to respect where you're at. You got to recognize where you're at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
This shit is regional as fuck.
So Moses,
in Los Angeles
is a worldwide battler though. Like he's internationally recognized as a battler.
So Moses, as far as this saying, how do you feel about him? Did you watch the battle?
I saw the battle, and to be honest, like I heard about the controversy, and then you know I went back and I saw a clip in the group and shit, and I watched it, and I was like, it just kind of it came across like it slipped out. I kind of feel like Diz has been holding back from saying it his whole time battling, and he's frustrated.
This is all I'm saying. You're saying everything I'm thinking. I swear to God, I didn't even know you was gonna say all this shit. I'm actually thinking all of this.
But like I feel like Diz has been holding back, and now he's like, man, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna say it because I say it around these niggas when we smoking blunts. I say it when I'm off cam.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna say it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like. That's the thing.
I wasn't there when y'all rolled that shit up and passed it around. I'm sorry. Fuck that. Like I don't know.
But for the record, I want you to hear me out. For the record, it would be so easy for me to sit here and be like, nah, fuck that shit, bro. Like that was some racist that shit. Like, bro, I honestly don't believe that. I think when he's around Daylight and all these great secrets that are black, that passing that same nigga, drinking and all that shit. I swear to God, he wears his hat to the wears his hat to the bathroom, but I swear I think that's how he actually is. I think that's how he actually is. Now, if Real Deal said it, if Real Deal said it, I wouldn't feel that way. I don't mean because he's white. I don't feel like he says that around his people. I feel like he actually says that. It's not even about words. I feel like that's just what it is.
What does that have to do with the use of the word? I'm trying to get that part.
But DMV, you are the one that's focusing on that. I'm not even focusing on that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think it slipped out, and that's what the fuck he says. Y'all are the ones going into slavery.
No, I know.
I did all that. I did all
that.
Here's
my question, though. Here's my question. Why now?
I did not watch this battle and like feel like now all of a sudden I should ban King of the Dot and should be on some fuck disaster shit. That was fine. Like I've seen so much other shit happen in battle rap that was actually way worse than this. This is a slap up in my opinion. Like I see niggas crazy in battle rap.
Hey, check this out though. Like as far as this goes, like okay, when I watched the clip of the battle, I didn't get offended. What did bother me was his reaction after the fact. Yeah. The way he's kind of like boasting and like, we'll do something, then do something. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The fact,
you know, that adds to it though, right?
I want to say something, but if I say shit, like, it'll sound like I'm back.
The fact that he was dressed like a fucking biker didn't help. The nigga looked like like a motherfucking like a goddamn biker. I don't know, tattoo artist, skinhead. I don't know what the fuck he was wearing at the battle. That shit didn't help.
You know what? Let me ask this question. If y'all was Marv 1 during that interview, right? If y'all was Marv 1 and that was his
Marv should have fired him.
Marv should have fired him.
He should have sworn him.
Why?
Because he was trying to check him. This is my thing. Don't try to check somebody.
That's a false choice, man. But that's a false choice. You sit here, you telling me that a man that got paid to be at an event with all these people here Is battles yet to go? Is everything going on? Hold on. Is everything going on? You're telling me that you're sitting here saying that the appropriate reaction would have been to fuck everything up because you feel this way. Like, why not wait after the event, do what you need to do then? Like I don't get this false choice, man. Again, that's another one. Like, come on, bro. Well, so what? He can bring it up and say you was on some bullshit, which he did, and he kept it like that. Like that's okay. He don't gotta fuck up the. What is his choice? It's either we can't get mad, or we gotta fuck the whole event up. There's nowhere in between black people can be. Like, I don't get this. Like, we gotta get offended when everybody else gets called names too, and we also gotta pick and choose. Like, what is this shit?
Hey yo, shout out to Sean Square Bridge 304. I totally forgot about this interview. I forgot. Big K came on, and he actually had a verb quote. And he said nigga, but he said it because he was quoting verbs. No one got offended up here.
Because he said what you just said. He said I'm quoting verbs. He said,
but that's what
he said I am quoting verbs.
Don't knock nothing, because that's that bullshit. After this said the first thing he said was that's what love is. I'm trying to tell you. Right after he didn't quote verbatim for one. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
He did not quote verbatim. He did not quote him verbatim
what he
from
was
one.
talking about.
He just said
what
that's
he was
what
talking about. He
that's
said, like,
what Lux said. Wow. Okay. All right.
No,
You're right. No,
I'm
wrong.
like, yeah, you sitting down because you ain't a stand-up nigga. He wasn't saying it like, stand up, nigga. You know. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Man,
I swear to God, that's what I'm saying. That's what he didn't say stand up, nigga, you boys. Like, what are you talking about?
But then, he may as well. Then, okay, so if it wasn't even like that, why follow it up? Why follow it up with the Black Lives Matter shit and then beat your chest in the interview and then beat your chest some more on Twitter all day? Like, he did all this shit. It's all
I'm gonna tell you why he said it too. And y'all niggas is gonna hate me for this shit. See, I look at him as a human being, not as a black person. The reason why he said that shit is because he's not black. I've seen so many white people say this shit, it's not even funny. I don't just watch battle rap on YouTube. I read comments on all kinds of shit. This is what they main comeback be every fucking time to Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Every time someone black kills someone else, and that bitch is on the news, they go on the YouTube comments. It's Black Lives Matter now. They say that all the goddamn time. I'm telling you. But it is what it is.
Of course they do. Of course. And then he fucking says it. And then he says it. Then he literally parroted the same dusty ass, tired ass white supremacy talking points. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So now what we're saying, see, you're mad because it seems to me like he got under these skin. So now what we're saying is he can't even talk about Black Lives Matter. He can't talk about Black Lives Matter because he's not calling him a camel rider. And a nigga like, what? Are you crazy?
Who calling him that?
Nah, hold on. What? Bro, obviously not you. You don't battle him, bro. When niggas battle Diz, hold on. It don't even matter if it's Diz. Fuck Diz. What about somebody fucking else? Sharon. Let's do Sharon and Tay-Rock for example. There's not a hint of anything being mad about him calling Sharon and Tay-Rock calling Sharon and Cracker every fucking round 3,000 fucking times. The only niggas who get mad be the white people, bro. They get mad as shit. Oh, how'd he win? All he did was say Cracker. That shit is corny. How is that even a win? Every black person. Every black person how's that fair, bro? How? Please tell me. This is crazy.
They can be mad at that just like I can be mad at this. And I mean, look, calling somebody a cracker is not even.
What I'm saying is this: everybody don't gotta feel like that. Is what I'm kind of saying. Where I'm coming from. I know everybody is not coming. It's not coming from where y'all coming from, bro. Like it can't be like this, bro.
Let me get the last one on my round up.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yo,
go ahead, my nigga. Go ahead, bro.
As far as people getting offended, every man has the right to get offended. Every man has the right to feel any type of way about it. As a man, Diz should respect the fact that he is offending some people, and he should take a step back and be like, hey, the same way if I get around an elder who lived through segregation and Jim Crow and all that, and he tells me, you guys don't use that word around me, I'm going to respect it, like, as a man, as an elder, and I'm not going to fucking utter that word around him. When I'm around my crew, I might say it. But, hey, if you got offended by it, that's your right. Like Patrice O'Neal, a comic that passed away a few years ago, he says, black people's reparations, we're not going to get reparations for slavery. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and forget about that. But our reparations is, yeah, we get to say whatever the fuck we want to say. And crackers, you know what I'm saying, got to like, hey, you're going to have to take that L. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, Sharon can't say that shit. Real Deal's not going to say that shit. Fucking Big K knows better than to say that shit.
If Sharon said that shit, that's totally different. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's different.
That's totally different. I know. I don't look at Diz like a white guy.
It is.
I look at Diz like an Arab. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at Diz like a white guy. I look at Diz like an Arab who hangs out with hood niggas.
Okay.
I mean, but some people look at Diz and they're like, yo, you come from the white scene of battle rap, so you represent that white wing of battle rap, so you can't use that word. And I understand that dynamic. I'm just saying, like, when I heard him say it, I didn't get offended.
Moses, let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask this. Let me ask this question. When has Diz ever stood in solidarity with what's going on right now, with black lives being taken on camera, nothing happening? When have you ever heard him bring out some pro-black anything? When have you ever heard him stand in solidarity with us on some other shit? Like it's always... He is, you to his point though. This is what I'm saying. Like, when has he ever repped that, right? Like, and this new gangster like this and shit like that. Like, I don't know him personally. Yeah, like this new guy, this new tough shit, this new wife beater, like big chest, like fuck y'all, like that new shit that he's on. This shit is coming out of nowhere to me. It seemed out of character, and it seems forced too. Like when has he ever been like that, where you could give him that type of like, oh, nah, he down for whatever. Like, I know he knows a lot of people cool with him. He's very talented. I'm not saying he's a racist, but when you...
I don't see how that even correlates to this shit. Y'all talking about something totally else now. Now he got to be down for, like, what are y'all talking about?
No. But I see his angle, though.
Like, that's the shit. Y'all are saying it. I don't know where that's been coming from.
Y'all are correlating this topic, honestly.
That's more about that.
Y'all using the correlation of the word with their setting. They from the hood. They say it naturally. They down. Those are all the terms that y'all are using. So when Tony says, when has he ever been down for something other than smoking blunt and drinking Tanqueray?
Like, I don't even know how we supposed to answer that. We don't even know this nigga.
Shitting all over Black Lives Matter on
Twitter.
I know that. I know what I've seen on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter. Like, that's what I'm saying. If I'm trying to make a judgment about this man...
Yo, Mom.
Hey, inbox me. I got you, Tony, bro. Inbox. I see you.
Yeah,
Caps.
No doubt.
Yeah. What's up? What up, G?
Like, this is battle rap, though. Like, we not, like, it's not, I don't know. It's like, niggas can't really say nothing. I feel like they gotta be the same rules for everybody, though. Like, if that's the case,
that's what I'm saying.
We shouldn't say certain things to white people. White people shouldn't say niggas. Like, let's just leave it at that. I don't think why can we say something to them, but they can't? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just everybody be on the same. We don't say that. They don't say that.
That's not Tony, bro. That's
because
not fair. That shit is
our
being
shit,
fair all the way around the board. This whole shit that we can fuck that. This whole shit that we can say whatever we want. But once these niggas say something to prop, that shit corny as shit to me. Like, what this is battle rap? Hold on.
Tony, bro, if we work together, you could come into the office or wherever and call. And when I'm white, you can call me a cracker anytime you want, but I can't call you the N-word. Like,
I'm not saying that, but I don't even equate the two. Like, first of all, those two things are not equal. Like, let's just get that shit out the way right now. Second of all, besides that, like, I'm not telling them what they can.
They don't equate to you though.
But as a white man, like, okay, let's put it like this: Sharon can literally stop rapping tomorrow and go get a job and do his thing. And even if people look into the fact that he used to rap, he's still a white man in America. He's afforded a certain amount of privilege out this motherfucker. Like, we still live in the real world. They exist. They benefit off of certain privileges. At the end of the day, you're a part of this culture. You are in here. We accept you. We love you. Don't say nigga. It's easy. This shit is easy. I'm genuinely
Why are you talking about
confused.
getting a job?
The role is like
this shit easy, bruh.
You black.
They benefit from privilege out here. Like they are the privileged class of people generationally in America. Don't say nigga.
I get that, I agree with you. They shouldn't say it, but you're saying he can go get a job. So can Chilla Jones and these niggas. Like they can go get jobs if they want. They don't have to rap.
Right. I mean, okay, well, they're not afforded jobs. So we know white people can dip in and out of the culture at will, bro. You know, we all know those white boys used to dress like us and talk like us and shit when they was teenagers.
That's true.
And then they grow up and they cut their hair and they put on a shirt and a tie, and now motherfuckers act like none of that shit existed. Me, on the other hand, like I have my shit together, and niggas will kill me. Like I'm overqualified for my current job. What are y'all talking about? Yo,
man,
this shit here.
Man,
we want to violate one
Caller.
I'm just saying, we want to violate one social norm to accommodate something that should not even happen. I have no idea why we as black people can't just go like Tony said. This is our shit. This is it. We ask him. This is one simple thing, and if you got a problem with one simple thing, pick up a rope. That's what I think. Period.
So you're saying because they're coming in, you're saying battle rap, hip hop being black culture. If you're coming into this culture, if we tell you can't say that,
I don't care what it is. It ain't got to be hip hop. You could translate this to anything. You could translate it to boxing. You could translate it to flipping waffles at Waffle House. You come in there and say nigga to me, I'm gonna smack you in the face with a spatula. Period. That's what's gonna happen. This is the one thing that you cannot do. Period.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, if I'm white, like you can't. If I'm white and you're black, now I'm a black man, but if I'm white, you can't tell me how I should feel about you calling me a cracker. You can't tell me that I can't feel the same way.
I'm not telling you that. I wouldn't tell you that, and I would say that you have a right to be offended. And if you are offended and you don't want that to happen, just talk to me and say, look, no, I don't say that to nobody anyway, but if that was the case, you could say, don't call me an elephant in front of I've been traumatized as a kid. When
it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
You can pick whatever it is. I'm just saying you can pick whatever it is. And if they don't like to be called it, I should respect that. If I can't respect that, then we ain't got to battle or we ain't got to be friends in real life. You know what I'm saying?
So let me DMV. That's that good point and shit. I'm gonna get the other guy on and shit. But before I do that, Cap, I just want to say it's people like, oh, why y'all talking about this shit like that? Now, this thing right here, I feel like points to other shit, right? It's leading to other conversations about basically what you feel can and cannot be said in battle rap. A lot of people are like, yo, say whatever the fuck you want. This shit is free expression. This shit is battle rap. Cool. Some people are not like that. I think it's an important conversation. I do. I mean, I see a lot of y'all out there, shit like that. Like, bro, this shit is important too. It is. We'll get the battles and shit like that too, but this shit is actually pretty important. So let me get the other guy real quick before you do that.
I'm talking to you. You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you talking to you?